All right, Cancer. What's up? I'm Sid and welcome to Savy, Sentient. Today's video is going to be your February 2021 general reading. So this can resonate in love or business, family, however it resonates. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So let's go ahead and just get right on into your video. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to bring some traction to the channel. When you subscribe, it brings a higher vibration to the channel, brings more attention to the channel, and of course it brings gratitude from me to you. So thank you so very much for subscribing. So let's go ahead and get on into your messages. When I meditated on your energy, Cancer, the first thing I saw was the eye of Anubis. Now, I understand that in Egyptian culture, there are several eye symbols. However, this specifically was Anubis. And as well, I got the word psychedelic, and I saw psychedelic patterns in my vision. So some of you all may be traveling via psychedelic, ayahuasca, mushrooms, however that is, to your past life, and may come to realize that you were an Egyptian at another incarnation, okay? So let's go ahead and get the messages for you. What is the general reading going to be about? What is the overall energy of this reading for Cancer, February 2021, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Oh, we have the Devil coming on out. What else? What else? One more card, please. It's too many. What else, Spirit? All right. So we have the Nine of Swords with the Devil and the Two of Pentacles. Oh, and the Two of Swords. So this is really too many. This is more than I would take for your general energy, but it does look like, I'm just going to go ahead and take it. It just looks like some of you all have a lot of anxiety. You all are stressing about something toxic in your life, something excessive in your life, something that is influencing your life in a negative way. This may even be cycles that you're going through. And you just really want to bring some balance to these situations. However, you're in a stuck energy with the Two of Swords. You're in some type of stalemate. Okay, so let's see what this reading is really going to be about. Now, this is the second time that I've done your reading. The first time was about spiritual work. So this may be a situation that involves some type of spiritual work to be done to get some type of balance in your life and to get rid of this toxic energy that is currently plaguing your life. All right, Spirit, tell me about Cancer's recent past, please. Tell me about Cancer's recent past. All right, tell me about Cancer's recent past, please. Tell me about Cancer's recent past. Okay, so 5 cards actually came out. I usually do 3, but you do have the Nine of Swords in the World coming right back out. Okay, so the Nine of Swords came right back out. There's some anxiety about the end of a cycle for you in your recent past. The previous reading was similar to that in the recent past. You're trying to maintain, you're being defensive. With the Five of Pentacles energy, someone is feeling left out in the cold, and you're really trying to find some balance now. So we have the Two of Pentacles coming right back out, y'all. So in the recent past, it's looking like there was an end of a cycle, and you lost a lot of sleep over this ending for some reason, Cancer. So at this point, you're just trying to maintain a sense of balance here, but you do feel left out in the cold, or the other parties involved may feel left out in the cold. But someone out here they freezing. They left out in the cold. They're feeling insecure, and they're feeling unbalanced. Okay. All right. Tell me, Spirit, about the present position. This is a job cycle. You may feel like you have to end this job because it is causing you too much stress and imbalance, and it's not really worth your time with the Five of Pentacles. You're still feeling a lack. All right. One more card, please. All right. This is a similar message to the last reading. So in the present position, we have the Three of Wands, waiting for your shifts to come in, expansion, travel. You also have the Judgment card, a wake-up call. Something has been revealed to you. All right. And then we have the Lovers. So in the present position with the Lovers, the Judgment, and the Three of Wands all here, you're having to make a decision. Something has been brought to your attention and you're having to make a decision about it. If this is a love connection that you're having to make a decision about, it is something that you felt was meant for you, is in alignment with you, was destined for you. But there may be other aspects of the relationship that you were not aware of, and now they've been made clear to you, and you're waiting. I think you're waiting to see exactly what you should do. Maybe you were waiting on this wake-up call. Like I said, the Three of Wands is a card of expansion and travel, so you may be trying to travel away from this. So we'll clarify that, but that's just a few messages that I'm getting. All right, and what's going to happen with Cancer in the near future? Cancer near future, please. Cancer near future. It's too many cards. I think I need to take them though. Okay, so the very first card that came out for you was the Two of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So the Two of Wands is a card of making plans. It is a card of decisions as well. You've recently been inspired, and now you're making plans towards that inspiration. Then we also have the Knight of Cups. This is movement towards love, movement towards a creative idea, movement towards something that you have love for. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be a person. It can be, I don't know, a job, a hobby, but you're making plans towards something here that you are having a lot of love for. Okay. However, in the near future, you also have the Temperance card, the Tower, and the Five of Swords. Okay, so the Temperance card is a card of balance, patience. With the water here, it can be healing as well. The Tower is a sudden, unexpected change. And the Five of Swords is fighting a battle. It can be a battle that's won deceptively. And it can also ask the question, is this battle worth fighting for? So with the Temperance card and the Tower here, I think you need to, there's going to be a change that happens. And when it happens, you're going to need to temper yourself. You're going to need to maintain balance. Don't let the situation control your emotions or control you to act emotionally. Still try to stand in a place of logic and see exactly what it is that's going on around you so that you can handle it accordingly. This situation may involve some type of deception, and you may see it. Just because you're so tempered and so patient and so calm, when the Tower hits, you may see exactly what's going on, and this will help you decide what your next moves need to be. And this can be in a love situation. Perhaps your plans might be falling through due to someone else's deception with the Tower here. But I feel like you're not supposed to respond in a fiery, emotional way. I think that might be what the person wants. So when shit hits the fan, maintain your composure and handle the situation with love and patience. I think that is what this message is telling you. Okay, so I kind of want to clarify some things. I want to clarify the two of Wands with the Knight. What's the Two of Wands and the Knight here for? Strength. So this is going to be a situation that calls for your inner strength. Again, with the Temperance card there, and these major arcanas popping out, this is going to be a situation that calls for you to be there. I think the person, or if this is a job, they're expecting you to respond to the situation irrationally, and to their surprise, and maybe to their dismay, the way that you handle the situation is gonna like knock them on their ass, and it's gonna disarm them. With this Five of Swords here, they're expecting for you to act up, so they can blame you, say that you're the reason for this situation. But when you don't react the way they do, you disarm the person. Or if this is like a boss trying to get you fired or something like that, when you don't respond to whatever pressure they put on you, it's going to disarm them, and it's going to leave them in a situation where they don't have a solution. Okay. If this is a relationship, same thing. Maybe the person that you're in this relationship with is pressuring you or doing things so that you're the one that pops off, so that if this has to be a breakup, if it has to be the end of a cycle, it'll be on you. Like, you'll be the bad guy. And by you maintaining your balance and your composure, you're forcing their hand. You're forcing them to man up, because their deception's not going to work here. Okay. All right. So let's get some love oracle cards. I got a new deck just for this month's readings. I'm very excited about it. The reason I like this deck is because it is a love oracle deck, but it also has a lot to do with just life in general. It doesn't have to be about love to use this deck. All right. So what messages do we have for Cancer? What messages do we have for Cancer love oracle? Messages for Cancer? Messages for Cancer. Can I get a couple more messages for Cancer? One more at least. Yeah, and as I'm looking at the recent past, I don't know if the cycle has ended yet. I think the anxiety is about having to end the cycle and how you'll maintain once you take yourself out of the equation, how you'll find balance once you take yourself out of the equation. So if this is a job, I think you want to end the cycle, but you're trying to figure out how it will work out for you financially. Okay, so the first card that came out for this situation is the Soulmates card. So some of you all, this is a relationship, and this is someone who you are soulmates with. This was something that was meant to happen, something you were destined for with the Lovers here, and a connection that was meant to teach you. This is a soul connection, partnership, agreement, or soul contract. So this is definitely something that was meant to be a part of your life for some reason, okay? The next card we have is the Healing Heart. So the Healing Heart is healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships, and or addiction. So with the Devil leading the reading, some parts of this connection, maybe all of it, a lot of it, could be very toxic. And once you finally do end the cycle, this is going to be something that you'll be able to heal from. And then the very last card you got was the Snake. This is competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, and the other woman energy, okay? And with the Five of Swords here, that makes sense. Like I said, someone is going to try to get you to back up out of the situation in a way that is deceptive, and it's going to be a way that they can blame you for it instead of manning up and doing what they have to do to separate the two of you all from the situation. Okay, let's go ahead and get some messages from the Moonology deck. Moonology, what do you have for the Cancers? What do you have for the Cancers? One more shuffle. That was weird. One more shuffle for the Cancers. All right. Oh, period. All right, that was the full moon and Gemini card coming out. Let me get one more message for Cancer, please. One more message from Cancer. Okay, so the first one to come out was the answers that you need are coming. This is the full moon and Gemini card. So whatever the situation is, there's going to be a resolution. There's going to be closure to the situation, and you'll be able to move on and heal. Emotions are running high though. So like I said, there's probably going to be some conflict here with the Five of Swords. It's going to be a conflict that probably is not your fault, but something that they're trying to encourage you into. And like I said, it's best for you to maintain your composure. Don't feed into the negative energy. Don't feed into the poking and the prodding, because their goal is to get you to look like the bad guy. And by not feeding into the bullshit, you're going to disarm them and have them with limited options moving forward. And then the final card is a personal issue reaches resolution. So this situation is going to be resolved. Full moon and Cancer card. This is something that you're about to release. And like I said, the answers will come to you. So there's going to be a resolution very, very fast. But Cancer, maintain your composure. Come out this bitch looking like a boss. Okay. Rebel deck. What messages do we have, Rebel deck, for the Cancer collective? All right. Message for the Cancer collective. What do we have? Nice. Another message for the Cancer collective, please. Nice. Okay. So the first card that we had was love. All right. Bring some love into the equation. Let it be self-love, because they're going to try to play you. Get some, give some. It'll cheer your ass up. All right. The next card you got was winning, because you're going to come out on top of this, okay? They're going to try to make you the bad guy, but temper yourself, and you're going to come out on top of this, period. You got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit, all right? And then the last card is you equals tight ass. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. So don't try to control the situation. Let it happen as it happens. The only thing you need to control, once again, is your emotions, Cancer. Your moon ruled. Don't let them control your emotions. You control your emotions, your goddamn self. And that's on period. All right. So I'm going to do some advice for you and some postcards from Spirit. And because you got the Eye of Anubis during the meditation, I wanted to do a Isis oracle for you, which is an Egyptian-based oracle. But I'm going to do that at the very end. All right. What is the advice for Cancer? What is the advice for Cancer? 3 cards of advice, please. 3 cards of advice, please. Una más. Gracias. All right. So the first card that came out for your advice is the Ace of Pentacles. So if this is a new job, fuck that job. Get a new job. You got some new shit coming in. Embrace the shit that the universe is giving you, okay? The next card of advice you got was the Ace of Wands. Start something yourself. Get creative. Start your own shit. Let that be your new beginning, okay? Run towards your passions. The universe is giving you an opportunity. Take that shit. And finally, rest, meditate. Don't stress over this. You got two Nine of Swords in your reading. You are heavily stressed. You're having nightmares. You're having anxiety. Fuck that shit. Dream. Rest. Okay? Rest. Okay? And so the last thing, second to last thing we're gonna do is the postcards. What messages do we have for the Cancer Collective? Messages for the Cancer Collective. Por favor y gracias. One more shuffle. All right. What do we have for the Cancer Collective, please, Spirit? Postcards from Spirit for the Cancers. Postcards from Spirit for the Cancers. All right, one more time and I'm okay. I'm gonna say it one more time and I'm pulling. One more time and I'm pulling. Let me get one more, please. Taking that one. All right. So Cancer, your very first postcard from L'Esprit, the Spirit Guides, says, the common sayings, be in the world and not of it, and wear the world loosely, refer to the need to be engaged with life while not being attached to the specific outcomes. Do not take this world too personally, for you are one of many co-creators here to play, and we have many ideas about how all of this could play out. Just know that the outcomes don't matter as much as the presence you bring to each experience and how you let yourself flow through life. There's a real freedom in knowing and accepting this. So, will you wear the world loosely or will you let it straitjacket you? It is your choice. Whatever happens, have the courage to keep trying to live as you were meant to. And when it comes to manifesting, don't worry about the how or even the why. Just know that we have you covered. Everything is going to turn out exactly as it should. Spirit has a plan. Loving you always and forever. All right, that's your first message. So with the advice being the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, you might be manifesting some new things, okay? Just know that the universe is already offering that to you. All you got to do is embrace it. Your very next card says, dearest you, if you allow your awareness to settle in, you will hear us whispering sweetness and encouragement to you. You will know the truth of things that cannot be discerned through the material world. The receiver for this kind of essential knowing is your intuition, which is not your sixth sense, but your first, the primary navigational system of your soul. You are entering the age of consciousness. It is time to accept the paranormal is normal. Human beings are multisensory, multidimensional beings. Spirit infuses all things, and your soul's job is to discover those essential truths here on earth, where we all agreed to play. Today, trust your spidey sense, read between the lines, and tune into the stories behind the stories, and your world will show you miracles. Fear not, for we are here and Spirit loves you. Trust the invisible. All right. So for some of this situation, again, going back to that Five of Swords, there's deception. There are things that's not being said. And when it comes to this situation, read between the lines. See what they're not saying. Pay attention to how people move. I'm a big fan of that. Watch how people move. Always read the motherfucking room. Okay. And the very last thing I'm going to do for you all today, Cancer, is the Isis Oracle. These are the Egyptian cards. They have gorgeous artwork on them, and I have never used them for any of the YouTube readings. So Cancer, you're pretty special right now. And and this is just for you. All right. So tell me what message the Cancer needs to see the most, hear the most, and it's for the Cancer's greatest good. What was the Eye of Anubis about in my vision? Messages for Cancer. Messages for Cancer. Messages for Cancer. Okay, one more shuffle and I'll close it. All right. Knot of Isis, energetic stabilization with the buckle of the beloved. So just based on the title alone, it sounds like it's about stabilizing your energy. Again, I was saying, don't let anyone else control your energy, your emotions. He who controls you, he who angers you, controls you. Okay, so that's the Knot of Isis. We're going to take a little see what the Knot of Isis is all about. In this deck, a lot of these cards have associated meditations on YouTube. If this one does, I will make sure to put it in the description box below. But let's see what the Knot of Isis is all about. Loving this American boy. All right, so the Knot of Isis. This is the beautiful card once again. All right. Energetic stabilization with the buckle of the beloved. Each initiate has their own unique spiritual blueprint with particular skills, talents, higher destinies unfolding that use their unique attributes. Part of your spiritual blueprint is a special relationship to the energies of the goddess. This means that not only do you have important spiritual task of helping her thrive in the world, but you are afforded her power, protection, and abundance too. You are now deepening your connection with her. Okay, so a lot of you all are deepening your connection with spirit. Doing so is going to benefit you all in life. It's going to bring you abundance. It's going to bring you peace. It's going to bring you an extension of all the powers of spirit. Okay, so tap in. Tap in. Okay. All right. Well, Cancer, that is your message. If this message resonated for you, por favor, like, share, subscribe to the channel. Also, if this resonated for you and you would like to leave a donation to the channel, all the information you need will be in the description box below, which will be my Cash App, along with all of my other social media so that you can follow me anywhere else. Okay? Thank you so much for watching, Cancer. I'm wishing you all love and light and everything, right? And until the very next time I see you, bye-bye.